Pastor Marla here with a little Advent affirmation. We're not able to bring you a worship service in the way we normally would this week because several of the members of our team are out sick, but had a few thoughts I wanted to share with you on the second Sunday of Advent. So we look at the two candles. The first one last week was for joy. This week is for hope. And as I think about hope, the Christmas carol that comes to my mind is O Little Town of Bethlehem. And in particular that line, the hopes and fears of all the years are met in thee tonight. Hope and fear, two sides of the same coin of a future that's not known. They are feelings that people have as they are in an uncertain time. Mary and Joseph were certainly filled with both hopes and fears as they were awaiting the birth of Jesus. Amazing hopes about the miracle of life and all that had gone into that moment of Jesus entering the world, Emmanuel, God with us. And yet the fears of not knowing how this was all going to go, the fears of having to make a trip right when she was expecting her baby to go have her census numbers taken, all kinds of things that were unexpected. Ultimately, the fear of Herod and having to escape, to get out of the way of a murderous, power-hungry man. But through it all, God was with them. And that is the hope that we all share this Christmas, that God is with each one of us. In Hebrews, the author of Hebrews defines faith this way. He says, faith is the assurance of things hoped for, the conviction of things not seen. And that hope is the hope that each one of us clings to as we are in this unusual Advent season, as we are in this time where there's many things to be afraid of, but there's also many things to be hopeful for. And our faith is what really makes the difference between that fear and that hope. Our faith is what helps us to know that God is with us. That's Emmanuel, God with us. That Jesus came to earth to be with each one of us. And that is the joy that comes to us this Christmas, this Advent season, as well as the hope that lies within us that brings us to faith. And so I encourage you this week to look for things to be hopeful for and to notice God at work around you in ways that brings hope and joy and cancels out the fear that is so prevalent in our world right now. Because with God, all things are possible. Thank you, each one of you who's reached out in love and care to me and Randy and others on our team who have been sick recently. We really, really appreciate the care and concern we've been feeling from you, and it makes a big difference. Thank you so much. We wish you all the very best this Advent season.